Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the all-new X-Men box set Marvel Girl figure. But first, let's take a quick look at the box and a quick size comparison. Okay, so first up, we're going to take a look at the box, and it looks absolutely fantastic for a display. It says all new X-Men, says Marvel Legends, you've got the sticker there for the Toys R Us exclusive. Extremely nice display artwork. It is actually the cover art of the new comics. So yeah, extremely nice. So it's held on via Velcro, and when we open it up, you can see the figures inside. They look absolutely awesome as well. I would say definitely this is probably the best way to display these guys. But if we move this box over to the right a little bit, you can also see there it's exactly the same artwork as on the front of the box, except it now says, "With mutants on the brink of civil war, heroes from the past are summoned to protect the future." And then you have Marvel's Angel, Marvel Girl, Marvel's Cyclops, Iceman, and Marvel's Beast. So very nice. It's just an expanded version of the front artwork. If we move it around to the back now, you can see it says exactly the same at the top there. So I do wish that they had come up with a different line, but now you actually see all of the figures themselves. So very nice. I do kind of find it strange that while Cyclops and Iceman are looking at the camera, they couldn't make these three look at the camera. But either way, box looks really great, so let's move on. And here they all are out of packaging, and first thing, they look absolutely fantastic together. These figures should be kept together as a set, whether it be in the box or on display. They really do look awesome together. However, the belts is the one thing that you can see when they're all together that is different. So Jean's belt, it's made slightly different to the others. It's not just one bit of flat plastic. It has the rim on it, but we'll get closer to that. And then also Cyclops and Angel's belts, they are smaller than Jean's and Beast's. So they're not all exactly the same, but they're fine because at least they come with the belts with the X-Men logo on it. But as you can see, we have a very good size difference here, you know, being Beast taller, and then Iceman and Marvel Girl are a little smaller. So that's how they look together. Let's get on with the review. So as you can see, she is in very good scale with the others. She is meant to be smaller than them. But as a quick little comparison just to start up with, I thought that really this would have been a much better mold to be used. This is the Spider-Girl from the Marvel Legends Infinite series Amazing Spider-Man 2 wave that's recently come out. And also, if you want to see the review for this, I've just posted it, so you can go ahead and watch that. But I think that obviously, like Sharpmus Prime said, this set must have been put together before both Infinite Series waves, because otherwise I think that they would have used some of those body molds, and I think that she would have got that mold. So obviously they did try and cut costs on these and use previous molds, which is perfectly fine. You know, I just do wish that they had sent some of those savings onto us instead of making us pay so much for this set. But as a figure, I think that this is the best figure in this set. Really awesome. The head sculpt by far is the best in the set, and one of the best female head sculpts around. If we take a look, the eyes are done really, really well. As soon as it does get in focus, I'll be able to show you that. There we go. Really, really nice paint apps on those eyes. Really awesome green. She's not cross-eyed or anything. She's got some nice red lipstick on there that's actually more like a lip gloss. It's shining quite a lot. And then the hair, you may look at this and think it's a good sculpt, but you know, it's going to hinder articulation. Well, that is wrong, because it is actually extremely pliable, so she can look left and right extremely well. And I mean, well, she can look down, she can't really look up, which, you know, never mind, it's not too bad. And then may as well carry on with articulation here. So the shoulders all the way up, and they go all the way around. No swivel at the bicep there, because she swivels down at the elbow. And then obviously you've got your single jointed elbow, and then you've got the hand, which is a little oversized, only a little though. I'm not complaining too much about that because I think it looks fine. And then that also goes in and out. And then over here she doesn't have a waist because she has a diaphragm joint, so it doesn't go down too much, but it does back a little bit, but it kind of springs back, so kind of a shame there that you're missing out on an ab crunch, but you are getting your left and right. And then down here at the hips, these are kind of like a T-ball joint sort of thing. They can rotate and whatnot, but they do move independently. So you kind of have to wiggle them around to get it to go forward, and then wiggle them down, and then you can bring them out and whatnot. And it also swivels here at the top there at the thigh. Double jointed knee. Does not rotate at the boot. Quite disappointed that you can't get a calf rotation there. But it does move up and down at the foot with ankle pivot. So although the articulation is okay for a female figure, if we had have got this figure, obviously the legs moving up, down, in and out and everything, you don't have to rotate a ball as you do it. And I just find that for playability or for posability, it's just so much easier to do without having to rotate an extra joint for no apparent reason. Also, that Spider-Girl figure does have calf rotation. But for the most part, articulation is reasonable. Another thing that's bad about this figure is the belt. Now, the belts are different sizes. This and the Beast are the right size. It's the Cyclops and Angel that the belt is a little too small. However, this belt has these kind of ridges on it, and the other belts don't. So this would have been okay if it didn't have those extra detail pieces. I mean, it's fine as it is, but obviously it is slightly different to the other belts. But, you know, whatever, never mind. Shading on this figure. A lot of people do not like the shading on these figures. I can say the only problem I have with it is just that the hands are too yellow in comparison to this orange here, and the feet are too yellow in comparison here. I think that on my Cyclops and Angel they blend in well, because these have more shading and then these have less shading, meaning that the comparison between the two is pretty much okay. But I do find that on this it has heavily oranged parts and then not enough shading on the yellow parts. Not as bad when we come to the back. There is actually shading on the back of mine. So I'd say that it is a good figure, and if it was sold separately I would say go out and buy it. Obviously if you do like this style of suit, then this is the set for you, and just like it's the set for me. You know, I really like these guys. But I do have to say I would like a little more articulation, and the fact that, you know, we get an awesome mould like this that's come out not long after this. You know, if they'd have waited a little bit, we'd have got that. But for the most part, I do like it, and I think that if you guys like it too, you should definitely pick up the set. So I want to thank everyone for watching. If you want to watch all the other figures in this box set, the links will be in the description below, and if I haven't uploaded them yet, then just please go ahead and subscribe, and you'll be notified as soon as they go up. I also have an Instagram and Twitter, so if you want to be notified of new videos, go ahead and follow my Twitter, and if you check out my Instagram you can see pictures of stuff as and when I get them, so you'll know what's coming in future videos. But that's it from me, guys. I do like this figure. I just think that it could have been improved here and there, but for the most part, really good, and definitely worth it for the head mold too. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.